Good evening. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start off tonight by saying that I'm on Twitch. It's taken me about 10-15 minutes to actually get into Twitch after my Elite Encounter stream. So I don't know what the hell's going on with it. So something's up. I'm getting told by people that Twitch is extremely slow tonight and is having problems. And I've just been unable to log into it from my other computer. I can only log into it from my gaming computer, which is a bit strange, and I can't have that running at the same time because it's going to reuse up all the bandwidth. So I don't actually know what's going on, but I can't even get like a login button or anything on the other computer tonight. So I'm suggesting that Twitch is having some issues this evening, perhaps. Right, it's letting me on now. Ooh. Well, it's saying I'm logged in now. So that's something at least. Okay. So this might be a YouTube only video tonight. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. Logged in and streaming. Okay, so if there are issues with Twitch tonight, I'm not going to expect there to be lots of people on, so I'm just going to play and I might have a chat. I was thinking about subtitling this the First World Problems stream because I might have a bit of a rant later on, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, yeah, oh yeah, remember it's a gas giant now, isn't it? With a ring round it. The ring's right on level. Open galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
I'm probably not going to get that far out tonight anyway, so that'll do for now. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do a lot of talking tonight anyway because my throat is still damaged, still ill from that. Close galaxy map. Verity.
Yes.
Close galaxy map.
Closing map.
And my mouse has just died as well. Oh, God almighty, it never rains but it pours. We're maintenance-tastic tonight. Computers are going down, Twitch is going down, my mouse won't work. I mean, holy crap. First world problems galore. Just get me through the stream. Come on, just get me through the stream. There we go, we're back. Mousey. So I'm thinking I'm probably not going to get all that much in the way of viewership tonight. So that's tough. Raise landing gear.
Retracting docking modules.
Jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Oh, we met my viewer.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
You're landed on a planet in your Asp. What will you do next? 1. Launch, page 3. 2. Buggy, page 2. Self-destruct, page 1. You choose 1. Okay. Arnau's in a funny mood tonight.
Fuel scooping.
13 new astronomical objects. Holy shit, fans. Someone will switch the servers off and on again. Open system map.
System map.
Hi Arnau, how you doing? Oh dear, you get worse mate, you really do.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, they look like rocky worlds. They look like icy worlds. They look like rocky worlds. No one's been here, so was landing on a planet yield more exploration points? Probably not. Probably not. I just decided to do it because I like finishing the stream on a landing. So I like to leave my ship docked, landed on a planet and safe where no twat with a meteorite can hit it. Yeah. Open system, closed system map. Nope, no one's gonna read that. Closed system map.
Closing map.
No.
Disengage.
I apologise for that. I'm going to be coughing up phlegm all night because I'm not well. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Oh dear.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Shitty death. I was going to explore that system. Open system view. Open system map.
System cartography.
Close system map.
Closing map.
Does anybody know where I just was? That's annoying. And this is pretty crap, so I'm not going to stay here.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Open galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Aaron. It's that time of year again, though, isn't it? Colds and flu for everyone. No waiting, line up. Jump.
Jumping.
You make it sound like I've just convinced you, which I knew how. It's not the right system. Open system map.
System cartography.
Explode one. Closed system map. Getting better though, so all is goo. That doesn't sound much better to me. Closed system map.
Closing map.
Open galaxy map.
Displaying map.
Pardon me. Trumpet is still coughing a bit, wife still hoarse and dizzy. Nice. Smooth. Sofa for you tonight. Oh, stuff it. I've obviously lost that system. There's no way I can get that system back now. So... nope, I'm going to have to change the batteries in this mouse. Jesus, what a night. Get this, so far tonight has entailed not being able to get anything done as far as the Elite Encounters update was concerned because the PDF wouldn't write. I couldn't get the graphics in the right place or anything lined up properly on the presentation, on the PowerPoint thing. It wouldn't export properly, it wouldn't export to a whole file. When I did get it exported, I discovered I'd left a picture on the wrong page. So it obscured the text I was supposed to be talking about. Right, I'll be off. Then I recorded the entire update, only to realise, after doing it, that the microphone was muted. So I'm going to have to record the whole damn thing all over again. First world problems all over the place.
Fuel scooping.
You know what really annoyed me this evening? I went shopping after work. Went to Asda, and this is how irritating today has been from start to finish. Is that guy in front of me loaded up 9 bottles of pop, 9 bottles of fizzy juice, Asda's own cheapo nasty make, which is still quite nice, but still cheapo nasty, so cheapskate as well. Lined them all up on the conveyor belt so they'd roll back and forward. Knocked all of his own stuff over, knocked all of my stuff over, knocked everything over. And then when it came back to try and sort it all out, he stood it all back up and then left all the bottles where they were. So they all fell over again. I mean, seriously. The only thing I could have done was actually standing them up one by one with enough room for them to fall over. See how that went back.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
So I mean, first world problems. First world problems. Jump.
Charging frameshift drive.
It's just ridiculous.
Engage.
10 levels okay, everyone, in, by the way. Stick some good old music on.
Fuel scooping.
Nothing. Open system map.
System map. Fuel scooping complete.
And And there is something that's happened today that has me worried. I'm not entirely sure whether I should show it or not. I'll just talk about it. But it is quite scary.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Let's see if I can quickly find it.
G'day, chaps.
Evening, Bifford. Right, I'm going to show you guys something, and it's kind of scared me because it's kind of come from nowhere. I'm just going to mute the game for a sec. Just add a new window. Okay, you're going to see the name of this when it pops up on the screen there. So yeah, watch this. So, there you go. Jump.
Jumping.
Still a little bit concerned. That kind of came out of nowhere. Star Citizen appears to have included planetary landings and got them working rather nicely on atmospheric worlds.
4, 3,
I've had a few comments about it. I've not really gone much into it, or really had a look at any of the shit that goes off on these internet sites like Reddit and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. But comments are being made, and they're not. I mean, that video itself, the guy commentating that video that I cut out, was essentially having a go at Frontier because essentially it now looks like Star Citizen has jumped way ahead of where Horizons is as far as planetary landing mechanics is concerned. And it's essentially slugging it off. It's pretty. I liked the video. It looked very, very nice. The planetary landing looked really smooth. The clouds were lovely. The way it all sort of faded between different elements was really, really nice and really well done. But, and this is where the but comes in. Hang on. Open system map.
System cartography complete.
That was a very, very short demo of going from station to planet and then landing very quickly. Not really exploring anything, not really having a look around, and not really doing very much more than what somebody would do on one of the unpopulated airless planets that we're currently looking at in Elite. So yeah, going through atmosphere fine, but all that is a gradient effect. We've been doing that since 90s. The rendering of the planet's surface, fair enough, you've been doing that for a while as well, and Elite can do that. So what really did that system was special, because all that I saw that was special was the fact that it had atmosphere. That wasn't all that different to what we can do in Elite now otherwise. So, not... Damn it, I forgot to check that if it was explored. Open system map.
System map.
So that's it, Mech Shadow Beast. Is there just one landable location? I don't think there's only one landable location. Although, mind you, saying that... Yeah, it's all been explored. You only really see one, so who knows? I mean, it's using all the same procedurally generated stuff that Elite's been using.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But there's not anything extra in that video than what you can currently get in Elite, apart from the atmosphere. So I don't see what all the fuss is about. I think it's a good step for Star Citizen. Well done to them for getting as far as they've got and getting this stuff in place. Jump.
Jumping.
I don't know, Arixac, why are you watching a menu screen? That's a bit of a boring thing to do, isn't it? I'm playing Elite. Open system map.
System cartography.
Now the thing is, I have absolutely no doubt in my little fuzzy head right now that Frontier can land us on
Fuel
planets.
scooping
They can
complete.
land us on atmospheric planets as well as ordinary planets, as well as airless planets. They're not doing atmospheric planets because they want to get the content of the planets right. And this is the thing that people don't seem to get into their heads, is that it's not just about landing on a pretty planet or having a nice pretty atmosphere. Frontier are wanting to make sure that when we do land on planets with an atmosphere and with the possibility of supporting life, that we will see that life. And that's what Star Citizen aren't doing. They've just released something so they can score points and say, oh, we can do atmospheres, look. Well, so can Elite. It just doesn't. Yeah, Bifford, I do. I'm not going to get into the argument that Star Citizen is better than Elite or vice versa. They are games. They are games in their own right that are different. They have a different focus and a very different audience. The Elite audience comes from the audience of people that are used to playing sandbox, open world, space trading games. Whereas Star Citizen's fans, the majority of their fandom are the Wing Commander, Privateer, combat oriented, action packed players who want nothing less than an entire galaxy on its head pointing at you and shooting its guns at you. So I don't think it's a fair comparison, to be honest. I think the Star Citizen does have an audience, and to be quite honest with you, when it comes out and when it's finished, I have a license. I have bought it. Oh well, I say bought it. I actually got it free with a memory card, a video card. Sorry. And I'm quite happy with it. I think it's nice. I think it's pretty. I think it's got its own niche. I will play it, and I do like it. But it's not Elite. Elite is the thing that keeps me coming back every time. Ad infinitum. You guys all know that I'm an Elite whore all the way through. Always have been, and I always will be. I am Elite's bitch. And I do enjoy this game. I think it ticks all my boxes. Otherwise I wouldn't sit and play it every Monday with you. I wish I could sit and play it other days with you. But I can't, because I have a life. But that said, I want to play this game. I like this game. And I'm quite happy to pay. I mean, the guy that did that video actually pointed out that Elite had just brought out a very expensive expansion pack. 40 quid is not an expensive expansion pack, I'm sorry. And given the fact that... Ooh, drive shaft, no. Ouch. This is why I hate cars. I've always hated cars. I hate the bloody things. If I ever have the option to go and buy a car, I will never buy one. I would rather have a motorbike, or I would just rather have a push bike, or just walk. Because the amount of trouble I've had with cars, every car that I've had has been a nightmare. At some point in its life, very soon after I've bought it, it's needed to have more work done on it, costing more money than I actually bought the car with in the first place. The only exception to that rule was my Escort, which I did like. I didn't want to buy it, but I was kind of being a bit of a family person at the time, and I bought an Escort. Apparently a two-door car doesn't cut it when you've got a girlfriend and 2 kids to worry about. And it was a lovely car. It was awesome. It was the only car I've ever had that I've not got from new that went through an MOT without needing to get anything done to it. First ever MOT I've had where it just didn't have to do anything. And it was wrecked. It was destroyed, parked up at the side of a road by a twat in a Volvo. Go figure. I'm not telling SC off, Biff. I'm not telling Star Citizen off. It's not their fault. They've brought something out as a technology demonstration, basically, and people are taking it to be the be-all and end-all and a big nail in the coffin for Elite, and slagging off the Horizons update. What people don't seem to get, what these reviewers or these so-called experts don't seem to understand, is that the 40 extra quid you're paying is for a whole year of different content updates that are going to culminate in a lot of different things. Not just non-atmospheric system planetary landings. We're going to have multi-crewed ships. We're going to have avatars at last, which is going to bring us on a par with Star Citizen as far as that's concerned. And they're going to be doing more content on the planets. It's one aspect of the game. But the big difference is between this game and Star Citizen is that this is actually a game. Whereas Star Citizen at the moment is a collection of different little sub-games all built into one big whole. And it's a big whole as well. It's not complete, it's not a unified gaming experience. Unless I've missed an update. All these naysayers and people that slag off everything are just needing to get a life and shut the fuck up and get on with their lives. I still don't get this whole slagging off Frontier thing about the price model for Horizons, because nothing wrong with it. I mean, I've played more expensive games in the last decade than this has been so far. Okay, fair enough, I've ploughed indirectly a fair amount of money into this game, and I've ploughed a fair amount of money directly into this game. But that's not the point. The point is that when I touched on playing EverQuest for a while, and then looked at Dark Age of Camelot and the things that came out for that, I was disgusted by the amount of money I had to pay back then. I mean, you were talking 30 quid back then just for an update to put a bit more information on the screen and improve the graphics a little bit. I mean, you're talking you had to go and buy a shop-bought boxed game, which you couldn't play unless you had the original game, and yet it was the same price. And they didn't even reduce the price of the original game, which is where Frontier have done it a bit differently. They're now charging you 10 quid for the original game, and then giving you 10 quid off the full game. So essentially, you're still buying the same game at the same price. Loop of shame. Whiny little bitches who don't really know what they've got and don't really understand how gaming works or how business works. And it's all fine and well for them to say that, oh, Star Citizen is going to bring this out for free, this will be a free upgrade. Well, yeah, they've got $28 million in the bank from you lot, from everyone that's backed the bloody game. And you have to buy your ships. You have to physically go and buy your ships with physical hard-earned money. Not in-game earned money. No, you have to go and spend 500 quid to buy a spaceship. You have to spend 500 quid to buy essentially a collection of virtual pixels. So, who's the fool? You're spending 40 quid, 30 quid if you've got a loyalty discount, to get a whole new raft of stuff to do in this game. Which basically turns it into a different game. With a lot of different content and a lot of different things happening. I mean, look at all this Merope 5C stuff. With the alien items and all that kind of stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously people played premium and beta and all that kind of stuff, but I'm talking about people who just want to play the game. People who want to play Elite, spend 40 quid, and then spend 40 quid again. That's it, 80 quid. And then every year you have to shell out a bit more money. Well, that's fine. You've got a year, and it's 40 quid. A year, 40 quid. Put 3 quid away every month. Just get £3 coins, put them in a box, or give them to your mum, or give them to your son, or give them to somebody who's not going to spend it, or put them in a different thing. And then by the end of that year, you've got enough money there to pay for your next game. So what's the problem? It's called saving up. Now, a lot of us have done this for a long time in our lives. You know, the bank can help you with that. If you've got a decent amount of money in the bank, you can actually pay that on interest. So, I don't see the problem. £3 a month. That's all it costs you. Or would you rather pay 12 quid a month or 15 quid a month and go and play some stupid online game like, oh, I don't know, because they've all gone kind of free now, haven't they? Minecraft or World of Warcraft or one of those other stupid bloody games that everyone loves and I hate. It's going to go on to get to this one. Eve, exactly. You can pre-order and not run the risk of the bank robbing you. There you go, see? If you can afford more than 3 quid a month, then put 5 quid a month away, or put 10 quid a month away. Put 5 quid a month away, 4 months. Sorry, get that right. 6 months, and you can buy your update. No, neither will I, Biff. Sorry, Biffy. Sorry. Neither will I, Biff. I don't want to buy those sort of games. I don't like microtransaction games. I don't like anything like that. The pay-to-win games, all those stuff. I just don't like them. I don't agree with the business model at all. I mean, there's lots and lots of nice-looking, interesting little games out there. Like all those ones that got advertised on telly, like was it Clash of Clans, all that sort of stuff. That looks really fun. And all these space empire building games that really look awesome fun to play. But they're all microtransaction shit. And I just cannot fucking stand having to wait 2 days to play my game because I've not bought the latest bit of kit, or have to shell out 2 quid to buy credits to do it. No, that's not gaming, that's not playing games. That's play a game for 5 minutes and then sit and wait for 2 hours or 2 days because you can't play it anymore until you get this next bit of thing charged. In the meantime, someone attacks you and you're fucked. That's not fun. Sorry, that's just not fun. Anyone who says it is fun is deluded and it's a good slap in the chops. It was like even the Simpsons game, whatever the Simpsons mobile game was called. It looked like really fun, and I downloaded it and I started playing it, and then it came up to that point saying you've got to wait X amount of hours for this to work. I thought, fuck off. I was enjoying that. And then that came up and I said, well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to fucking pay you money, I'm not going to play this game. You're trying to cheat me out of money or cheat me out of time, and then spam me with fucking notifications for the game all the time, telling me, oh, you're 3 hours away from getting this, have you thought about buying this? No, I haven't, fuck off. And then on top of all that, fucking adverts. I mean, I don't mind adverts, right? I understand the business model for mobile games is that you give adverts, you do adverts for people, and then, you know, you have to watch these adverts, and that means you get the game for free. But for God's sake, man, do them in a way that isn't interfering with the fucking game. Ooh, salvageable wreckage. Yeah, Mick Shutterby says, does he pay for it? Does he pay to get rid of those stupid delays? My wife plays, what is it she started playing now? She started playing Candy Crush Saga? The one that keeps on getting other stupid fucking adverts on telly. And she's having a lot of fun. But, again, it's having to wait for your lives to come back. Yeah, there's a couple of games that I do enjoy playing actually. I like Plague Inc. I love Plague Inc. That's lots of fun to play. What else? I've downloaded Another World and Carmageddon on the tablet. Disengage Super Cruise.
Disengaging cruise.
Lights. Lights on.
Lights on.
Target.
Lock target.
Deploy cargo scoop.
The cargo scoop
Cargo
deployed.
deployed. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Retract cargo scoop.
Retracting cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop retracted.
So let's see if we can identify the ship then. Bought Astra Well back because I don't want to use their stock gaming stick or keyboard instead of it's being a pain in the arse as I've changed things around. Well, don't change it then. Oh, it's creepy. All those bits just stop spinning at the same time. Is that an asp? Type 9, isn't it? Is that a Type 9? Because that looks like a Type 9's outline there. It is, isn't it? It's Type 9. Or what's left of one. Engage Super Cruise.
Preparing for cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Kind of humbling that. Makes you wonder what happened. XCOM 2 in another 2 weeks. Ooh. I've not played XCOM 1 yet. I've not played anything. I played this. And I played the occasional bout of Star Wars Lego when I'm pissed off. I'm having a bit of a problem at the moment, and I'm wondering if anybody out there can help. Whether you're watching on Twitch, or whether you're watching this on YouTube, or whether you're watching this in the toilet, or whatever, I'm having a problem with inspiration particles. Every other day I'm coming up with some stupid idea, and it's actually a pretty good idea that I don't have enough fucking time to do. So I'm going to put this one out there, because I think it's an absolutely bloody awesome idea. Right. In my head, right, the Elite Universe. Yes, it's all in my head. And the various different little ways that it works. We've all wondered about things like naming your ship, or having a registration number for your ship, like we used to have in First Encounters and Frontier. Frontier aren't looking at doing that as of yet. So, as an interim stopgap, why doesn't someone develop one? Why don't we actually develop, between us, a Starship registry service? So you can register yourself as a pilot and as a ship owner, and register each ship you have. You can get your own unique identification number for the ship. Oops. Loop of shame! Yeah, so you get your own registration number, you can name your ship, so every ship that's in your inventory will be registered to you and would have your unique ID on it. You wouldn't be able to put it as part of the skin or as a decal or anything like that, but you'd know you have it, and it would be there. And in lieu of Frontiers actually doing that themselves and including that in the game, which I think would be an awesome idea, by the way, it will give us something to at least give us a little bit more personalisation and a little bit more information on our ships. So, yeah. So if you want to do that, if you want to nick that idea and do something with it, then Creative Commons, mention my name, because publicity is everything, and you're welcome to use it. If no one's done it already, that is. I would do it, and I know how to do it. I know exactly how to do it inside my head. I can build the form, I can build the .NET application, I can build everything to do it. I just can't do it in PHP. I could do it as a database service, running off a website, and it would be piss easy to do. I just do not have the time to do something even piss easy. So yeah. If anybody else wants to take this idea out of my head, then please do. I would appreciate it greatly. Just let me know you're going to do it. That would be nice. A little note saying, yes, I'll do that. It would be amazing. Well, Bifford, I'll say to you the same as I say to everybody else. Tell your friends, get them to do it. Tell your friends, yes. So I have so many different ideas for stuff to do, for things that I could make. I've tried to work with a mate of mine a while ago to do a football app, a football game app based on a board game that I wrote. And that was awesome, and that was going to work out really well, and he was going to do all the programming, I was going to do all the graphic design. I did all the graphic design, sent him the stuff, and he did fuck all, and then stopped talking to me. So, loop of shame. Besides, Bifford, that's not the can-do attitude I want to hear from you. Mind you, I should remember who I'm talking. I'm still waiting for a list of questions from you, aren't I? I'm still waiting for my interview, Mr. Bifford. Biffy. Rega, hello. How are you doing? Long time no see, mate. Welcome to thank you for stopping by. Oh, lovely, a glass of port. Port and cigars for Mr. Rega. Happy birthday, mate. I didn't realize it was your birthday. I'll probably get a Facebook reminder or something later on. I don't remember birthdays. Barely remember mine. Although for some reason, I think Facebook has infiltrated my contacts list. Because Facebook has now put loads and loads of Facebook birthdays on my calendar. And I'm not happy. I don't want people's birthdays on my calendar. Oddly, yours isn't there. Wait a minute. Yes, it is. You're Paul. Are you Paul Rhodes? Is that right? Jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
In that case, yes, I do know it's your birthday. So I've been wondering who the fuck's Paul Rhodes? And why is his birthday so important to me. But now I know it's you. It's you. It's very important. So yes, happy birthday.
1. Engage.
If I don't send you a Facebook thing tomorrow, then yeah. It's Paul's. It's Rhaegar's birthday, Stephen. Rhaegar's birthday. Happy birthday candles for Stephen, please. For Rhaegar, please. Boom.
Fuel scooping.
Nothing. That sounds like fun, Rhaegar. Funny, everyone these days who has a birthday, who streams on the birthday
Fuel
now.
scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Who wants candles? We want cake. Cake. Jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Oh, more exciting stuff. Got a thingy message. What do you call it? Message. What's it? What's the other thing? It's not Facebook. Twitter.
Engage.
Got Twitter messages about HCS Voice Pack's new thing. The new thing. Multi-crew AIs. Multi-crew profiles. Yay! See, it was the problem of making them ourselves, but yay! I'm really pleased about that. The only thing I don't know, because obviously I've not really kind of kept up with it much, because I've only really just heard about it and then gone, oh, that's cool. Oh, 1. Really? Show system map.
System cartography.
Oh man. Fuck that. Close system map.
Closing map.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Jump. Jump.
Charging frameshift drive.
Yeah, one thing I was going to ask was, are they going to bring out like a range of different people in different positions? Are they going to have, so where you can basically select that you want to have Vasco in one place, and Minus in one place, and Verity in one place, or
3.
is it all going to be just instructions how to do it yourself, or can you flick between all the different things in different places? That'd be cool. But it's an awesome idea. This is a long hyper jump. There we go.
Fuel scooping.
Totally unsure how it works. That's fine, I'll put you on the spot. I'm sorry. Show system map.
System map.
That looks harsh.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, me too. Looking forward to it, Rhaegar. Okay, I'm going to give this one a bit of a shufty.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay. Open right panel. Sulfur and phosphorus. They're metals, aren't they? Sulfur, phosphorus, arsenic and mercury. Or are they rocks? Would I need to go to a rocky world or a metallic world for them? I'm thinking about having a bit of a landing scout because I'm getting a bit low on fuel for the SRV. Yay! Well done, ATI. Close right panel. So, do you know what? Diabetic needs to go wee. So I'm just going to park it here for a sec and I'm going to go and answer a call of nature. I shall be but a few seconds. I'm back. Thankfully I'm on Nvidia drivers, so I'm happy with that. Bifford, you really aren't paying attention, are you? Really not with it. Nice one, Stephen. Yeah, I've got a notebook on my desk that's got a magnetic clasp on the back and it keeps doing the same thing to me. What sort of planet's that one then? Open system map.
System cartography.
You need a power nap. Okay, yeah, this is the rocky one. So if I wanted to pick up sulfur and phosphorus then, would I be getting them at a rocky planet? Or a metal planet? This seems to be a metal one. D3472. I want to have a look at that because it's quite interesting. Closed system map.
Closing map.
No! What bastard killed you? And how are you still typing if you're dead? I'm confused. Did somebody break into your house and kill you and this is like your last desperate gasp? Oh my god, they killed Arakzak! You bastards! I want to land on one of them. Because that looks fearsome. Was it Mustafar? I think I'd probably have heat problems, wouldn't I? Wow. Oh, anyway. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go and land on this one I just explored a little while ago. This little metal one. I'm going to see what's on there. Because I want to go and drive about for a bit and see if I can get some materials. Or will I finish exploring this system first? You know what, I'll finish exploring first and then I'll land on there. Because then I can call it a night after I finish doing that. So that was 47.3. D3 47.3. God, it's really warm in here. Have we had the buzz, by the way? I don't know, I managed to go through a stream last week without the buzz at all. And I'm starting to wonder if I've actually managed to kill the buzz. I'm a buzzkill. I'm a buzzkill. No wonder nobody wants to watch the stream. Shit. Commander Buzzkill, that's me. Wait a minute, I've identified that. No buzz. Wow. I've killed Buzz. I apologise. The stream's trademark is gone. You got a freeze. I think that was maybe you rather than the computer there. I'm just terrified that I've actually broken the code. I've broken the Elite Dangerous Streamers code and showed some Star Citizen on my stream. Wow. I mean, we ostracised Kate for that, didn't we? I'm only kidding. As I said before, I have no issues with Star Citizen. It's a good game in its own right, it's just not elite. So, it will always play second fiddle. So wow, no buzz. Shit. Wow, one problem fixed. Yeah, Rhaegar was, I showed a bit of a clip from Star Citizen earlier on, because they've got planetary landing on atmospheric planets sorted. And they released a bit of a demo, and there was some guy in Australia was kicking off about it and saying that Elite was crap and Elite shouldn't be charging 40 quid to buy the expansion to land on planets. When look, Star Citizen can do it now. But to be honest, it's other than having an actual atmosphere, the planet is no different to anything you can land on Elite. It's got a base, it's got scenery, and that's it. It doesn't even have other traffic. Is it small though? Well, that's a very personal question, Rhaegar, and I thank you not to ask that on a live stream. My dimensions are entirely my business, between me and my wife. Thank you. I'm here all night, apparently. Basically, what the demo showed you is a guy travels from a space station to another space station in orbit, and then goes from that space station down to a planet's surface, which has an atmosphere and clouds and rocks and shit. So like I say, not all that different to what... The process wasn't all that different to what you do in Elite. Although it was less technical. Well, according to what the streamer guy said, according to what the intro of the movie was, the planetary surfaces are procedurally generated. Whether that's true or not, don't know, Rhaegar. Like I say, there was nothing really given away, just a tech demo literally of some guy flying from the station down to the surface. There was no population on there was no people, there was no other ship. So my argument was, this Australian / New Zealand guy was ranting on about how Elite hasn't got planetary landing in it yet, and how you can't land on atmospheric worlds, and how dare Frontier have the audacity to make you pay 40 quid for an upgrade that doesn't even have atmospheric worlds on it yet. Well, look what Star Citizen can do. It was all bullpap, because basically all you're really getting for your money is the same planetary landings that we've got now. But then you look at the fact that you have to pay all that money in Star Citizen for everything. You have to buy your own ships. Blah. Yeah, and there's no one else around. There's no ships in the system. There's nothing else on the planet. There's nothing else in the docking bays. No other ships around. It was just this one guy flying his ship down to the surface, with no other populated areas in there at all. Not even any other players or nothing. Literally nothing. So I wasn't even all that impressed. I just thought it looked really nice. It was nice to see the way that it goes from the seamless transition from space to atmospheric flight, which is quite nice. Graphically it was lovely, yeah, but there was no depth to it. No depth to it at all. Even the way that Elite stands now, fair enough, they are working on the depth, they are putting more depth in as time goes by, but it was nowhere even near what depth we have now. No NPCs or anything. So an empty universe. Yeah, you can land on a planet, but it's fucking empty. Someone built a base, then abandoned it and fucked off. So, nah, I'm not going to listen to that twat and his rant about Elite being subpar and not doing what they want to do. I'm sure, as I said before, I'm sure that Frontier themselves have the technology in their office to be able to land on a planet with an atmosphere. But until we can land on a planet with an atmosphere that has life, they're not going to release it, because they want us to be able to experience life. And I'm sorry, if they can do crowd physics and crowd behaviour and AI in something like Planet Coaster, then of course we're going to get proper crowds and proper scenes and proper stuff on planets. Just build a model of an animal, build an AI around that animal to do something with it, and Bob's your mother's brother. I just don't see this impatience everybody has. Wait and see. There is a plan. You look at this game in 5 years' time, it will not be the game we are currently playing. And I'm absolutely positive that give it a couple of years and exploring will not be the thing it is now. I'm sure there will be a lot more depth to exploring. There will be the ability to fly around the planet and actually map the entire planet, if that's what you want to do. So yeah, that's my thoughts. An impressive tech demo, an impressive bit of kit. But then Star Citizen's always been graphically pretty, but with no depth. The interesting thing is that this game at the moment that I'm currently playing is classed as early beta, early access. But it's a game, it's a complete game. It's just they're going to add more games into it as time goes by. I find that quite impressive, to be quite honest with you. completely different development priorities between Elite and SC, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I agree, Stephen. I agree completely. I think they will still be very, very different games aimed at a different market. Because I think Star Citizen is going to be more geared towards the combat model and the conflict side of things. Whereas, although there is a lot of the conflict element in Elite, I don't think it really centres around it. I think it's one part of the entire game, and the rest of it's given the exact same priority. So I think Elite will be an all-rounder sandbox with as much love given to each area of the game, whereas, yeah, I think I didn't know that people could actually steal your ships in Star Citizen. I didn't know that was possible. I would have thought that given that you are actually having to pay real money for them, that would be wrong. That would be just, no, that's actually theft. Is there a comeback from it? Like, if you have your ship stolen, do you get another one? Kitted out exactly the same as it was, or does that person run away with your ship? Well, it's fair enough for you. I mean, as long as you've got a recompense. But again, it kind of makes a mockery of the system. If you spend 300 quid on a ship, or $300 on a ship, and then someone just wanders over to it and half inches it, essentially saving themselves 300 real quid. Nah, that's wrong. It's fundamentally flawed. And things it's probably not even self-policing, isn't it? So at least we have the self-policing option here. But if you have a risk that thing might happen, that somebody might steal your ship, you could always just jump off into your private group or solo plane, just not give a shit about it. Totally agree, I totally agree, Arixac. It's just ridiculous. done exploring, I think. Oh no, another batch of them. How far out? I'm about 2,000 light years, I think, at the moment. Open system map.
System map.
Close system map.
Closing map.
Open galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
There you go. About 1,600 light years. Not very far. Closed system. Closed galaxy map.
Closing map.
Open system map.
System map.
Closed system map.
Closing map.
So on the seat, the one that's jumping into a contact binary next to the... Ooh! That is quite scary. I think this is the last one. It is. Right, according to some of the stuff that I'm reading on the forums, phosphorus and sulphur are very common. Sulphur, the best chance to get it is on a rocky world, but there's a good chance of getting phosphorus there as well. So, now that I've explored this whole system, I know there's some metal content worlds which aren't particularly great for either of them, although they're not bad for sulphur. Open system map.
System cartography.
If there's a rocky planet in the system that I can land on, then I might have a go at one of them. So we'll go, that's a metal content, yeah. Rocky. Rocky, rocky. Rocky. Rocky, rocky, and rocky. So they're all rocky. Okay. Are you off, Bifford? Take care of yourself, mate. Thank you for dropping by. I'm sorry you were a bit confused and fell asleep. But I hope you enjoyed it, and see you another time. Take care. Biff Biff. Biffo. Biff man. Biffster. Biff cake. Biff cake. So that's D3474A. I'm going to set my target for that. Exit system map.
Closing map.
Biff Meister General.
Taking high resolution photo.
Thank you, Verity.
Orbital flight engaged.
For that plateau right there, that should be good enough. Oh, feels at 100%. I actually thought that I had I did actually try and do a manufacture of fuel from scavenged materials before, but I didn't think it worked. It said no effect, so it obviously did work. Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
Good night to you, Rega. Take care of yourself. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you around soon. Not going to be much longer myself. Just going to land this bad boy and then we're heading off to bed myself. Thanks, dude. Me and my shadow. I'm going to say I'm probably not going to SRV it tonight. because it's always a bad idea starting something the last thing, because something will go wrong. So I'm going to hold off, and I'm going to do some driving about on the start of next stream, and try and see if I can pick up some materials from this desolate rock. Wow. It's a shame it's a bit too high up in the sky to have a nice bit of a screenshot in there. My little ship. Really? That's a weird one.
Taking high resolution photo. Taking photo.
Okay, enough of this. Enough of this faffing about. So, yeah, that's it. That's it for another night. Another Monday night stream over. So, I'm going to call it a night there, and I'll continue this mission on either next Monday or sometime in between if I get some free time. So, I'm going to call it a night there. As I keep saying, it's about the fourth time I've said that now. Yeah, I'll stop gibbering now and actually go off and do something. So I appreciate your presence here. You've been with me pretty much all night, so thank you for that, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the black another time. Take care.